I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder.
Yo, hey.
Hebrew is a beast.
What up? Die Hard Knicks podcast in the building. Halftime to Crunchtime. Knicks are taking care of business 55-47. Golden State is missing a couple key players. We'll talk about that in a second. Knicks are also missing a couple key players too. Shout out to Crunchtime Towns. Crunchtime Towns is out. All right, so let me throw this at you guys, people that are watching. You want Mitch Robinson back so bad, right? So bad that when he comes back, you basically destroy Crunchtime Towns. You know what I'm saying? So, Crunchtime Towns out, not the injury though. He's out due to personal reasons. So, just a little stupid thing I'm saying there. But hopefully everything's okay with Cat. I don't know what's happening with him. There's no reports. Thank God his father was okay, because as soon as he said he had something wrong with personal reasons, I automatically thought of his dad. Because his dad is older and stuff like that. But his dad is actually at the game. So if his dad is at the game and Crunchtime Towns is out with personal reasons, then it's got to be something, it can't be that too bad. You know what I'm saying? Just something that he probably needed to take care of, that needed him to be out there or whatever. I don't know. You never know what it is, but it's not had nothing to do with his dad or anything like that. It had nothing to do probably with any family members, because his dad would probably be there too, right? If I'm not mistaken. So hopefully everything is okay with Cat. But yeah, man, you get what you ask for. Sometimes like it's a positive way, sometimes it's in a negative way. Let's make sure I turn the sound off. Negative or positive way, you know what I'm saying? You talk about it so much, you kind of manifest it with your words. So Mitch Robinson got a chance to start today. He didn't really play too well. He's trying to come back from injury and stuff. So I get it. He played about 7 minutes. Didn't get in foul trouble or anything like that. I actually didn't even see him play. You know what I'm saying? So because I missed the beginning of the game. I was in the gym. Right now with the Knicks, I love the Knicks. This is Die Hard Knicks podcast. But I'm kind of like, not gonna like stress myself out about these Knicks anymore, because people like to get on you about takes, and they want to try to, I don't know what they be trying to do on people that do that. They want to argue with you about small little things from game to game. Oh, I told you, anybody like Deuce McBride, I told you he was nice, but then Deuce McBride has a bad game, and then say nothing, for like he has like 3, 4, 5 bad games. And he has maybe 1 or 2 good games back to back. Oh, I told you, Deuce McBride. That just as an example. But we can go down the line to every single player that we have. Like Mikal Bridges, number 1. Like he could have like a good game. He could have like 40 points or something like that. Same thing with OG. But then he'll proceed that with like a bunch of horrible games. And then you forget about that. So you get tired of that back and forth bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And just for me watching the games and stuff, like I already know what to expect. We all know what to expect, especially this season. Right now we're getting into the dog days. I don't know who we're gonna sign. I would expect us to sign Moses Brown, because if Cat is out, and it leaves us at a disadvantage now, because Mitch Robinson has to start now, and then who's backing him up? Surprise, Precious. Anybody notice that Precious didn't play last game? He wasn't hurt. He didn't play because Tom Thibodeau refuses to play, open up his rotation. like Presser's basically starting for us, bro. You know, how you go from starting to not playing at all? That's bullshit. You know that, that's Tom Thibodeau right there, man. So listen, it's time for Tom Thibodeau. I think his days are done here. You know, because you can't have a guy where you play Precious 40 minutes certain nights because of the rotation, and then the second Mitch Robinson comes back, he gets a DMP. That is bullshit. You know, I don't care what anybody says, man. So you know, anyway, Precious is playing today, backing up Mitchell Robinson, which is a slap in the face as well. But you know, we'll get into that. You know, we talked about this a little bit. You know, if Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks idea was to get Mitchell Robinson back to start with Cat, if that was the idea, then they should have did that from the beginning of the season with the other players that we had here to try to see how it would look with Cat as a power forward. Cat hasn't played power forward all year. So now here we are in the second half of the season, basically a quarter of the season left now, where now we're gonna start experimenting playing power, you know, Cat at power forward. You know, I don't know, man. You know, it hasn't happened yet. You know, but Precious is not playing, you know, because Mitch is here. You know, when we're fully healthy, Precious is out the rotation. So I mean, I don't get it, man. It's a lot of things I don't get this year. You know, I think we're shooting ourselves in the foot every single night. You know, that's why I'm not doing full game watch-alongs anymore because I can't deal with the bullshit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Our team is good. You know, it's going to be fun to watch them in the playoffs and stuff like that. Hopefully we go far. You know, if we go far, fine. You know, I'll be sitting there cheering for my Knicks. You know, but you know, regular season games here, what's happening? I just don't get it. I really don't get what Tom Thibodeau is doing this year. You know, he switched up his strategy compared to last year. He basically changed his coaching strategy every year, but like changed it and never adjusted throughout the year. So he picks one strategy and sticks with it. Like you know, even you know, back when he first started, when he had Elfrid Payton and he had Reggie Bullock and stuff like that, we only ran like one play. Julius Randle and then pass it left to Bullock for the open three. You know, and that's all we did. We did the same thing every single night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting tired of Tom Thibodeau, man. Just sick of it in general. But you know, let's get into this game here. Halftime to crunch time, 55-47, guys. You know, the scores. The Knicks are winning. So, you know, what can you say? Quarter for quarter, it was basically a nice game in the beginning, 26-25. Then the Knicks kind of broke away a little bit, 29-22 to give us the lead here. So we do have, what is this, a 6-point lead? A little bit more than that. What is this? We have we have like a 8-point lead. So that's a good lead, man, against a team like Golden State. They are on the road. You know, Golden State is on the road. So we'll take this game with a grain of salt. A lot of injuries and stuff like that. So neither team is basically 100%. So there's no excuses on either side. Look at the Golden State Warriors shot chart. A lot of 3-point shots. They missed like a ton of threes. So I mean, if they made these threes, they probably would have made the game much more closer. As you look at the shots on the ball, they put up 49 shots compared to 43. So they put up 6 more shots than us. It looks like they put up way more 3-pointers than us too, man. So let's say if they shot 45%, you know, if they shot 45% today, they probably would be winning. You know, the Knicks shot 51% from 43 shots on the ball. A lot of shots in the painted area. No shots on the left wing, hardly any shots on the right wing. You know, everything is straight up and down. So I guess this has been an up and down game. Like I said, I've been watching off and on, not really invested too much of what's happening. Second half, I'll be watching it with you guys, so we'll get a chance to get more invested in things. Biggest lead for the Knicks was 8. Right now is excuse me, 10. Right now is 8. Biggest lead for Golden State was 6. So you know, Golden State has the ability to shoot threes, and they will shoot threes. So as soon as they get hot, you know, then that'll give us the ball game. So you know, the idea is to hope that they don't get hot. You know what I'm saying? So you know, hopefully the Knicks can stay with the shooters. Shout out to Mikal Bridges. I noticed that he was doing a good job of face guarding you know, Curry a couple times there to prevent him from getting wide open and stuff, getting wide open looks. Because Curry goes for the open 3-point shot, then he cuts to the basket. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to stop the passing lanes and things of that nature, man. So kudos to Mikal Bridges guarding you know, Curry, because that's who he should be guarding. He should be guarding guys like Curry. You know what I'm saying? You know, guys like OG should be guarding forwards. You know what I'm saying? So we need to put guys in the proper positions, not have them cheating on other positions just because they can play those positions. You know, just because a person can play it doesn't mean he should. He should be playing his natural position and against matchups that he naturally could play against. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. Rebound is dead even, basically 26-27. Assists are pretty much dead even. Knicks are actually leading in that 14-12. Steals basically dead even, also 2-1. They have 4 blocks. We have 0. 4 turnovers, 5 turnovers there. So no team is turning the ball over. It's been a good game, not for nothing. Very sloppy. A lot of fouls too. A lot of hacking and whacking today. It's annoying. Ticky tack fouls that the refs been calling. They got a weird group. The referees, I feel like it's a big turnover in the NBA with referees. I see there's a lot of new faces that I never really noticed before, unless they're allowing the referees to travel more around the country and stuff. Because there's a lot of games. There's 82 games throughout the year. There's 30 teams. There's 15 games. Could be 15 games on a single given night. So 15 times 3. That's how many referees are out there. And then they have auxiliary referees and substitutions and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, field goal percentage, we're shooting 51. They're shooting 38. 3-point percentage, neither team is shooting it good right now, 23-21. I think that might be the tail of the tape. If Golden State could start shooting their 3-point shot, well, because they put up a lot of threes, then that might be the game there. But if the Knicks start shooting better for the 3, then we'll probably run away with this game. But as you can see, we're not getting any kickouts to the left or right because things seem to be in an up and down motion. We're going east to west in this game, not really too much driving and kicking. So I don't know if that's a testament to Golden State's defense or lack of defense, in the fast break. So let's take a look. Fast break points is dead even, 8-7. Second chance points, they have 7-4. And points in the paint, I thought the Knicks were dominating, but they weren't. 28-24. So it is what it is. So we'll get into some box score stuff. Oops, hope you guys can hear me, man. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I didn't have the sound on. So I hope you fucking guys heard me talk all that shit just now. Please let me know in the chat if you heard me talking just now, because I legit had the sound off. Hopefully you guys heard me when I was talking. But anyway, whether you heard me or not, I'm not going to repeat myself. So anyway, box score. Jimmy Butler is there. Jimmy Butler the third. Is that new? I don't think I remember ever seeing the third on any box score. Jimmy Butler the third. Anyway, he has 6 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Not really too effective today. He was trying to get loose. I think the Knicks did a good job of fronting him also. So certain teams fall right into the Knicks lap as far as defense. So I just watching this Golden State Warriors team, I think what the Knicks are trying to do defensively, especially individually, I think it falls right into the Knicks lap and stuff. Shout out to Moses Moody. He's out there starting. Moses Moody been with that team a long time, man. They got him listed as power forward. He's really like, what is he? How tall is he? I think he's really like a shooting guard. They got him playing quote unquote power forward because of the way today's NBA is. 6'5". He's a shooting guard. He's not a small forward, not a power forward. He's a shooting guard. He's playing power forward. It's weird. Draymond Green is also a short player, but he's been playing center mostly throughout his career for the Golden State Warriors. He only has 2 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Not really too effective today either. I just thought that he was kind of laboring around today. He's getting older. Steph Curry looks like Steph Curry, but the Knicks, like I said, I thought Mikal Bridges and most of the defenders did a good job of stopping him from getting loose. So we'll see what happens in the second half. This guy Brandon Pozemski, excuse me, he has 12 points. So if he didn't get loose for 12 points, let's see what he averages for the season. He averages 10, so he's already over his season average, man. So if he didn't get 12 points right now, the Knicks lead will be much bigger. Shout out to the pump fakes and stuff that guys were falling for this year. I mean, this game here. So, so I guess it has to do with not playing this dude that they really don't know him. But my thing is, it's a professional basketball league. So with all the video and all the coaches and stuff like that, to be not prepared to play a certain player is ridiculous to me. I just can't get it. I can't get into that. It's one thing like as like like we talk about the game all the time, right? So we could put together a scouting report before the games. Like whoever does pregame, talks about the games. Shout out to Sim. Sim does a good pregame show. Shout out to Divine and oh my God, Divine. He does a show on the Knicks Real Talk. They do a really good pregame show also. So those two shows alone, you can get a really good feel about what teams are trying to do against the Knicks in those pregame shows. So if regular Joes that have jobs and shit like that, they got to pay bills and take care of grandkids and or have dealing with illnesses and things like that, and still have to have a day job, and still have the time to come on the internet and talk basketball and break down stats and stuff like that, then the NBA players, the NBA coaches and NBA staff behind the coaches, they have enough time to put together, something for these players to feed off of. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't, All they got to do is wait for Sim and wait for Divine to put out their shows, and then play that before the game starts for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Play both of their podcasts before the games, and then both the Knicks will be you know they'll be ready to go after that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Got a guy named I don't know what his name is, Gui. Shout out to him. I'm fake Spanish, fake Puerto Rican, but Gui. I don't know how to pronounce that. Santos. You know what I'm saying? He's out there with 4 points, nothing else. Buddy Hield is out there. Buddy Hield, 5 rebounds. Was that 5 rebounds? Yeah, 5 rebounds, 5 points. You got Kevin Knox out there, was able to get 2 points. I don't know who this guy is. Quentin Post. They said they was talking about his 3-point shooting. I mean, like, who are these guys? These are like NBA my players, man. So the whole Golden State Warriors team is not your uncle's Golden State Warriors team. You know what I'm saying? This is like a my player squad outside of Jimmy Butler the third, who I don't even know if that's the real Jimmy Butler. Draymond Green, who's old, Stephen Curry, who's still could play but still old. Brandon Pozemski, Moses Moody, Gui Santos, Quentin Post. These guys are my players, man. What the hell are we talking about here? So anyway, hopefully the Knicks can hold on for these 3-point shots and stuff that should be coming. Hopefully the Knicks can still hold on, and we should be able to win this game. As far as the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's cooking. OG's cooking a little bit. Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson. Bridges hasn't really done much. Off the bench, Precious with 8 and 7 after being benched for no fucking reason. But anyway, we're back in business, guys. So let me put this back up real quick. The game has already started. We're in progress right now. So leave the NBA.com score, and we'll go to the box score back and forth with the ESPN thing. So the Knicks just scored just now. I believe that was Mikal Bridges hit a jump shot. So Mitchell Robinson starts the second half. You got Stephen Curry coming across the timeline, being guarded by Mikal. Simple crossover, goes all the way to the basket. Brunson is the only one there to defend that. But Mikal was out of position, allowed Curry to get that crossover. That's garbage, man. These guys are known for defense, man. But I could play defense like that. If you're gonna get completely scraped like that by just letting him get to the basket, that's garbage, man. So anyway, shout out to David L. You got Korean Grant in the place, Nostalgic Nick, Korean Grant with the diehard Knicks emojis, man. If you want these emojis that you see here on the screen, you can't see it on my screen, but you can see it on your screen on YouTube. You would have to become a member. So I haven't really done much with the member thing, but I do appreciate those that are basic members that have these little perks and stuff. Definitely appreciate everybody that are members, because you do help the channel. Once again, January Sports in the place. What's up? Julian Bloom hanging out. So Kareem Grant said we can't hear you. So I don't know what's up with my system that the button that's supposed to be powering the microphone when it's not on is still on. So I got to be careful with that. Scroll through. Yep. So the media just steals the podcast. Yeah, that's Nick's Real Talk. That's with Divine. Divine, what's some other guy's name? I freaking love him, man. Anyway. He used to be on the show a lot, doing for these watch-alongs. He used to be in the chat a lot. Can't think of what's Divine's co-host name, guys. All right, here goes Curry on the release now. Curry's against Josh. Little in and out dribble there. They're afraid of his jump shot, so it still allows Curry to get loose a little bit. So Curry just did a little bullshit hesitation, step back, mid-range jump shot. His jump shot is there, but his quickness and is not there like he used to. But people are so afraid of his jump shot that he could still get free. So OG now gets it at the dotted line there against a little guy. Turn and shoot. It should be cash money all day long. And it does go in. Jimmy Butler now. There's a lot of switching with the Knicks and Golden State, man. The guys are not playing straight up. That's why a lot of guys are getting loose. They're getting a step because they have to find their man when defense comes back on. Everybody runs to the guy they're supposed to be guarding, but that's going to give you 2 steps ahead, before the defense could get set. And that sucks, man. Guys got to start playing straight up. Get the score back up here. Hit the thumbs up, guys, if you're nasty. Score now is 59-53 on your clock, 10 minutes. I got 10:04 there. I'm at 10:04 also. There's free throws being shot by Jimmy Butler. So we're on TNT tonight. I'm not watching it on Gotham Sports today. Whenever you see me looking at the screen while I'm talking to you guys is because the game is literally directly in front of me, watching it live on TNT. You know what I'm saying? So On the left-hand side is my screen where I can see all your chats and stuff like that. On the other side is where I have the score and whatever. So everything is where it's supposed to be. Score is there, chat is there, game is there, man. So kind of like this setup. I wish Gotham Sports would work like this. That way I could watch the game in peace, without having to squint my eyes and do other extra shit just to make things work. Anyway, Mikal Bridges over to OG, back to Mikal, comes around the screen, gets to the elbow, crossover. Mitchell Robinson's looking for the alley-oop there for the dunk, and they're gonna say it's out of bounds on Green. So Green wants to review it. You know what I mean? It's like this not even a key part of the game. He's like crying about reviewing, and he legit knocked it out of bounds himself. It's not a key part of the game for him to review it. So why are you yelling to review something in the beginning of the third quarter? Brunson back of the rim, no good. Mitchell Robinson was pushed off the back there. No foul call by the refs. Drop pass there to number 23 to the basket, lays that up. So that's Draymond Green yelling and screaming, getting a little hype. Draymond Green, I don't know, man. He's definitely. I'm trying to remember what kind of player. He kind of reminds me of Wayman Tisdale with an attitude. Wayman Tisdale was a nice guy, but Draymond Green is like the opposite of Wayman Tisdale. If you guys remember Wayman Tisdale. It goes Curry, catches, shoot, squeezes butt cheeks while he shot that. Looked like he's doing kettlebells or kegels, trying to squeeze his prostate there. Mikal Bridges gets all the way to the foul line, kicks it out to OG on the left-hand side corner, knocks that down. 3 is good. So OG is definitely feeling good after the injuries now. He had this is about probably like his third straight good game. He's playing like pure shit when he came back from injury. So I get his injuries, man. But we don't have the luxury, right, of playing other players while OG gets healthy. So OG just has to have those shitty games before he can get his legs underneath him. So 3 games took about maybe like 3 games for OG to get it right. 3-4 games, man, shit, or whatever it was, because OG was playing like pure shit. Well, he's playing great now, so it's all good. Brunson doesn't need no time off. Gets it to Josh. Josh back out to Mikal. Finds OG wide open again. OG sidesteps, but they're gonna call it travel. He definitely traveled, man. He sidestepped. He did both of those things without dribbling. Crazy. I like his hair though. He let his hair grow out a little bit. I wonder if he's gonna twist it up. It looks like he has like little baby twists. Looks like he has little baby twist up there. See what that turns out. Looks good though. I like it. Shout out to Jimmy Butler trying to ball up the court. Nobody's got him. So he gets over to the basket, throws up a bullshit shot. Jimmy Butler has it's same thing like Steph Curry. He has no more quickness left in his game. No more power left in his game. Just very savvy. He's just playing games there. He just dropped, walking, watching the defense, see what it does, and goes behind the defense, and then reacts accordingly. So that's exactly what he did there to kind of bait OG into a foul. Cracked him right in the head. Jimmy Butler with some gray highlights in his braids. I never understood the extension thing in the hair there. I don't think I would ever done that if I had my hair still. I used to have dreads, man. I used to have braids. I had braids for a couple of years. People used to think, oh, you trying to be Sean Paul? Fuck you. Then I twisted it up and started growing the dreads. Oh, you trying to be Busta Rhymes, man? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So now that I cut my hair and I'm bald, what people have nothing to say now. Brunson kicks it out to Josh in the corner for 3. Misses that. Mitchell Robinson with the tip. Tip again. Those tips, I'm not a fan of those. You need to secure the rebound. Curry over to Podinski, whatever his name is, Soda Popinski. He knocks down the transition 3. He goes Brunson now. Brunson looking, give it to Josh. Josh finds Mikal in the corner, another corner 3. So the Knicks are falling in love with the corner 3. Nothing's happening now. They need to figure another play out. Jimmy Butler back out to Soda Pop. Soda Pop takes 2 steps, and the referees didn't call it. Jimmy Butler has it now. Switched his pivot foot. Now he's going right against Brunson. All the way baseline, almost out of bounds. Finds Curry wide open for 3. Give it to me. Knocks it down. So Knicks got to call a timeout. The whole Golden State side is yelling timeout. I like Curry's hoodie there. Curry's hoodie's nice. So Curry with the mouthpiece out, I think he shouldn't be allowed to do that. Either put the mouthpiece in your mouth or not, man. You can't be walking around with the mouthpiece outside your mouth. I don't know how they allow him to do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, the media. They must get a bonus, man. The media. Shout out to Jackal, man. I saw Jackal. You posted some late comments lately. I've been noticing that. The last game I know you did. I saw you as the credits were rolling. I saw you had posted a comment, man. So welcome to the pie. Always. Um, yeah, man. The media loves the Warriors. The media loves the darlings of the league. The Warriors are still the darlings. They won a bunch of championships back to back. Nobody cares about the Bucks. Nobody cares about who else won. The Bucks, Denver. Nobody cares about the Bucks, Denver. Who won last year? I can't remember who won these championships. The Boston Celtics won one. I believe they won last year, right? So nobody really cares about the Celtics that they won a championship. Nobody cares that the Bucks won a championship. Nobody cares that Denver won, but they still jerking off on Stephen Curry as if he just won last year. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way the NBA is, man. They want to sell the the darling, the darling, the media darling of the league. They want to sell that, because they think that's what the average fan wants to see. And not for nothing, that's what it is. The average fan that don't really care too much about basketball, but they know Stephen Curry, and excuse me, they go to the Knicks games to watch Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? They're not going there to watch basketball. They go in there to see Steph Curry. Oh, Steph Curry's there. It's like a Broadway play. I want to go see the big actor or actress in the play. They're not necessarily there to see the play. They're there to see the play. They'll see the play, watch them play good, watch them act, if it's a play, but they're really there to see the actor. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, Cicely Tyson, I did a play a couple years ago. I'm so happy that I was able to see it because she eventually passed away. Also, Vanessa Williams was in it. Who else was in it? A couple other actors was in it too. So Vanessa Williams, I remember her being and Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson is one of my favorite actresses. Vanessa Williams also, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to see both. You can make eye contact with the actors as they're acting. I felt like Vanessa Williams was looking at me a couple times. I don't know if that was in my what do you call it, in my imagination, but I felt like she was like staring at me a couple times while she was acting out there, but Cicely Tyson, that was like a dream to see her act, so I was really there to see them, but I did enjoy the show, you know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what's happening with these NBA players. When Curry comes to town, everybody's excited just to see Curry, not necessarily to see him play, but they'll stay for the game and watch him put on the show. That's what goes on here. So as you can see, the score is tied now. That's why the timeout was called. Knicks called the timeout because Curry just tied the game up 64-64. It's a good basketball game. Like I said, I think the Golden State Warriors playing to the way the Knicks want to play, but the Knicks just relinquished the lead because they got corner three hungry. You know what I'm saying? The first half they didn't get no corner threes. So now all of a sudden they want to live and die by something that didn't give them the lead to begin with. So that's a little bit annoying. So let's see if the Knicks change that here. I see the guys are in the corner. Brunson with the crossover. Got Mitchell Robinson underneath. Brunson, mid-range jump shot, knocks that down. Takes the lead back 60. Oh, that ties it up at 64-64. Excuse me. So we are behind. I'm at 706. So let's see how far you guys are. I'm at 702 now, 701 as Golden State scores. Oh, so I'm about like 30 seconds behind, guys. Yeah, let me see if I can hit the live button, see if that makes me get a little bit closer. No, it does not. All right, so I'm at 646. We got Mitch Robinson on the inside, blows a layup, almost blows another one. Lord have mercy. Little things like that, man. He should be adept at making layups, man. Because he can do a lot of stuff, on the offseason when you see him dribbling and doing all kind of trick shots and stuff. So that means that the basic thing should be in your bag. Knicks just got beat back door. That's the problem with having Mitch Robinson, somebody that can guard the perimeter. He comes out and nobody's in. Every time he comes out, they attack the basket right behind him. They did it. The Golden State did it a couple times since I've been watching. Josh Hart gets on the inside. Mitch Robinson jumps up to catch the alley-oop, and he can't catch it. Sometimes you need to just shoot the ball. Stop trying to get the cute shot. This guy, Brandon Popinski, Soda Pop, whatever his name is, he's actually a pretty good basketball player. Sailed inside there, was able to get Jimmy Butler a bucket. Brunson pick and roll to Mikhail, finds OG in the corner for three. So Golden State is daring the Knicks to shoot that. OG did get the shooter's touch just now in the corner. So like I said, the Golden State Warriors now, they say, okay, you guys want to, they're trying to play them into that driving kick game, and they're like daring them to shoot it. Jimmy Butler was just dared to shoot a three just now. Soda Pop just picked it up. Curry spin against McHale. A lot of contact there. Did they call it? No, they didn't call it. Good block by McHale Bridges then. Brunson changes speeds. Oh man. Nice. So nice little Euro step by Brunson, but he lost it. But Mitchell Robinson was right there to catch it and get the layup. So after a little bit of back and forth, the Knicks relinquish the lead, and then they get it back 71-70. A lot of contact there on the play there. So a lot of physical contact between McHale, but then Curry ruined it by initiating contact. That's why the referees didn't call it. So these referees, we give them a lot of flack, but sometimes they do make good calls, man, because they could have easily cheapened it and gave McHale Bridges the foul, but Curry initiated that elbow there. So that's why there was no call there. And then McHale Bridges stayed with the play and was able to block it and it caused the Knicks to get a fast break there. So good stuff by the Knicks, man. Yeah, so once again, shout out to these Arm & Hammer things, man. Every time I come in and sit down on my seat, I had this thing, the same little ball for like, I want to say months. I think I bought this last year. And I don't know, I forgot how long they say it's supposed to last, man. But this thing lasts as soon as the computer starts blowing this air and stuff like that. I usually put it right on the vent, or near the vent, and then it like freshens the air here, man. It's like incredible. I have one in my bathroom, you know what I'm saying? So like if after a while you leave it in there, you shake it up and it absorbs smells. I got one in my trunk of the car. I'm gonna buy more. I'm gonna buy a pack of more and just drop a couple of them because I have a bigger car now, guys. I finally did get my car. If anybody wants to know, I upgraded from my Honda Accord. Now I have a Honda Passport, man. So I'm definitely excited about that. Definitely needed the room, for groceries and that type of thing. My kids are getting bigger, and then also too for work too. So it's we ended up, instead of leasing or anything, we ended up just buying it. And I think it's a good investment, man. It's not, having a car is a luxury. It's not a luxury in any other part of the world except New York City or major cities. New York City, you don't really need a car. You can just drive, take buses, and then Ubers or whatever. Everywhere else, you need a car. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a luxury, but hey, man, you work for a reason. So I just upgraded our car. So it's all good. I actually love it. They gave us a good deal on the trade-in too. So I had a couple accidents on the car, not from me, from my wife. A couple accidents, a lot of body damage on the car, not from me, from just it being parked up different places. I got hit by a garbage truck, you know what I'm saying, that I couldn't really prove, got hit by a garbage truck. One day I came out and my bumper was in the middle of the street. Somebody ripped my bumper off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody smashed the hood of the car with a freaking hammer or whatever, a hammer or some kind of knife or something like that. Put a dent in the middle of the hood, front hood. So a lot of little things, man. Somebody hit me while I was parked at a red light. I was at a red light and somebody hit me on the side. You know what I'm saying? So that car has had so much damage to it, man. And they gave me a good deal on the car. You know what I'm saying? The online sites, you can get an estimate. The estimates was like $9,000 for the car. And I had a 2015 Honda Accord. They was going to give me $9,000, but of course they tell you $9,000, and once they come to your crib, then they start deducting because of different things and stuff. So I was able to get $7,500 for my car. So I was about to sell the car for $5,000 to like a family member or something, a friend or family member. But they gave us $7,500. So I was like, all right, fuck it, we'll take the $7,500, so that definitely helped out with the car, man. So I'm definitely happy about that purchase. Definitely much more comfortable, got leather seats. The kids always saying, oh, the car smells like an Uber. So that's dope, just a good experience. If you guys will like and subscribe, maybe I can buy me a house, Yeah. Yep. So Jimmy Butler got the black women vacation braids. Lord have mercy. Curry with the rebound after a Brunson miss. Wow, fast break. This guy Draymond Green was flying up the court with his gray beard. Here comes the Knicks now. It's going back and forth. Golden State's going up. Knicks going up. So it says 18-9 run. Is that really a run? 18-9? I don't know if you classify that as a run, 18-9. It's just the 2-for-1s. They're like, they get 2, we get 1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, or 3-2, 3-2, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't classify that as a run, but they put that on the screen as Golden State going on a run. How do you go on a run there, 74 to 71? You're talking about his 18-9 run. What the fuck you talking about? Some stupid shit. That's some stupid ass shit. Here goes Curry. Not a lot of lateral movement there, but able to get the mid-range jump shot right all over Josh Hart. Josh Hart can't guard him. Brunson being guarded by number 15, and I don't even know if 15 is a real person. Gives it over to McHale, top of the key to Deuce for three. No good. Josh jumping on a rebound. Precious was there to slap it. Here comes Curry. Curry running up the court, fakes a shot, gets into the corner for the other guy that can shoot threes. No good. It goes Deuce now. Deuce, Knicks are out. Brunson catches the touchdown pass out to McHale for the alley-oop, able to finish that thing. Looked like McHale barely got off the ground. His long arms made it look like he's like he was in the air, but he really wasn't. So that's what's up. McHale Bridges doing some kind of weird shit with his hands. Here he goes guarding Curry. He's been doing a decent job guarding Curry there. He just slapped the ball and went out of bounds. Oh, he said it's out on Curry. Oh, she switched it. Said it's back for the Knicks. See, watch McHale. They're not going to show his legs, but he barely got off the ground. You see how high he got off the ground? He barely got off the ground. Just his arms are so freaking long. Look at that. He barely got off the ground. That's amazing. Curry with a long jump shot. Shit. Just knocks that down. So that makes it 79 to 73. Look at the crowd. All the Knicks fans there smiling because Curry made the shot. Here goes McHale driving baseline. Gets it to Josh. Josh got smoked there. Curry was able to snatch it out of his hand. Here goes Curry running up the court. He gets blocked trying to get the Hail Mary three-point shot. Precious has it now. He's going to bring the ball up the court. He's going to see an opening. Gets it to Josh. And there for up and under move. Precious was able to get the rebound back. There he goes. And he gets the and one. He gets the ball of foul. A lot of contact there. You know, Precious is working hard for somebody that got a DNP for no reason. Coach's decision because Mitchell Robinson and Cat was out there. So Precious is out the rotation, which is garbage. Number 5, I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Looney, excuse me. So Looney let his hair grow out. You know, Looney's probably like one of the worst power forwards in the NBA to be a starter in the championship game. Shit, to win a championship, I should say. I think Jason Collins from the Nets, I think he might have been the worst player in the starting lineup that made it to the finals, but they didn't win. So, you know. Curry still looks young, man. He looked like a baby before when early in his career, but now he looks his age, I guess. He goes Soda Pop, kicks it out to Looney. Soda Pop gets it back. He's looking, finds this fucking guy, number 7. Gets it back to Soda Pop, driving behind and back. Good defense by Deuce. Better offense, but he misses it. Precious with the rebound. Here goes Brunson, left-hand side now, trotting up the court. Looking. Jimmy Butler guards him. Takes a little screen from OG. Comes around another Precious screen. Got a little pick and roll action. No action happening. Deuce gets it back now. So Deuce in the same spot Brunson was. Here goes McHale coming over. So Knicks got nothing going. McHale got to go one-on-one. 4 seconds. Goes mid-range. Off balance. Off the glass. No good. OG jumps in there off balance. Deuce was able to get the loose ball to give it to Precious for the layup. Nice. 79 to 77. I'm at the 152 mark. Here goes Soda, number 2. Step back jump shot. Wow. Side rim, no good. McHale was able to track down that rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson, middle of the court. Looking behind his back. Changes direction. Loses the ball. Comes back out. Gets it to McHale on the trailer. Wow. Big time screen there by Precious. He floored Jimmy Butler just now. Big time screen to get Mikal Bridges open. He lays it up. Here goes Jimmy trying to throw a touchdown pass to the big chopper there, number 7. So big chopper. I can't get Money's name. Number 7 right there. Lord have mercy. I'm calling him all kind of names, but his real name. I'm talking about Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. I call him Big Chopper with him big ass teeth he got in his mouth. Lord have mercy. So I see you guys are at 59. I'm at 125 right now. 79 to 79. Looks like the Knicks are going to take the lead here. So Brunson loses the ball, 22 seconds, 21. Brunson takes his sweet time coming across that timeline, man. He just crossed over at the 17 mark. Lord have mercy. Crossover again. Goes around a Precious screen there, playing around. Dump pass into Precious. He missed it. Ends up getting it back. Fakes a 3-point shot. Soda's right in front of him. Soda Pop, jab step. Goes around him. Gives it over to OG. OG travels, man. Wow. Up and under mid-range jump shot. He knocks it down. So a little bit of traveling there. You know, OG does the little foot drag that Kyrie does, except Kyrie's dribbling the ball. OG wasn't dribbling. Respect to Kyrie. Kyrie tore his ACL, guys. That was a nasty, nasty play. I tore my ACL before, man. So, tearing your ACL is not a good thing. The older I get, the more weary my knees get, and I just do not want to go through that at this age. Shit. Tear my ACL at this age? What? So turnover there. Looks like it will be next ball. It's a football player. I can't remember Money's name, but he's a giant great. What's going on here, guys? I see a bunch of people up in here. Wow. I see somebody I haven't seen in a long time. Mega in the place.
Mega
in the place. I've not seen Mega in a while. What's good, Mega? Hope everything is good with you. He said, I'll call Buddy Hill MOP. Fizzy Womack. Oh my God. MOP, shout out to MOP, because every time John Cena comes out, they play that song. And so MOP's got to get paid for that, because they said that they didn't even clear the sample, so he just heard his name. And I don't even think MOP asked for any money for that. I think they just let it rock. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I think they might have said it in the interview, if they get paid for it or not. Another one is the Annie Up. How many times you seen Annie Up in a movie or in a commercial? It's crazy. It's actually in a new commercial that's out right now, the Annie Up song, man. So shout out to MOP, man. MOP, they won't play them on the radio. That's number one, hardly. And they won't let them perform in concerts, and stuff like that. But they'll play them in commercials and stuff like that, because the Annie Up fits their brand, which is weird. Shout out to the Knicks fans there. There's a lot of big time Knicks fans that are actors and stuff like that, man. They really love the Knicks. They're out there with ratty Knicks shirts and stuff, just like us, stressing out just like us. So that's good to see. Shout out to Ben Stiller. He was at the Oscars and he was like tweeting about the Knicks. But he instead of lying and making a good story, he just told the truth. He said, "No, I wasn't watching the game. Just after the fact. I whatever. He should have lied and said that he was watching it during the game, and that would have made for a better story." So anyway, I don't know what's happening here. A lot of broken plays here, but the Knicks are up 81-79 after that OG shot. Shout out to Soda Pop, man. I'm calling him Soda Pop. Fuck his name. Podensky, whatever his name is. Borden, whatever. Your name is Soda Pop. That's how we do in New York. You want to have a Popinski, Podens. That's what you want to be called now. Your name is Soda Pop, fam. Here goes Brunson being guarded by Soda. Soda's guarding him tight there. Brunson's making him pay, pushing him off. Here goes bum ass Shamit out there for no reason. Big time change of direction by Brunson. OG gets it in motion. Didn't finish strong, just threw it up there, and it's not a good shot attempt by OG, man. OG, they talk about how strong he is, man, but he cannot keep his center of gravity, bro. He gets knocked off his gravity too easy. Wow, jump shot right in his face. Shout out to Big Chopper. The Big Chopper just shot a 3 right in his face there. Buddy Hill, aka there goes Shamit's bum ass. Tom Thibodeau loves making substitutions with like 1 second left in the quarter. What the hell was Shamit gonna do with 3 seconds left in the quarter, man? Shamit should not even be playing. If it was up to me, if I was a GM of the Knicks, Shamit would have got waived already, man. Shamit would have got waived as soon as we got the other dude on the roster. The other dude, I can't even remember his name either, because he should get waived too. So I mean, I don't know, man. Guys like Shamit, Delon Wright, these guys should be waived. Tyler Kolek should be in the G League, period. Pacone should be in the G League. What's the point of them sitting on the sideline here? Let them go to the G League and play full-time in the G League. Delon Wright shouldn't be on the roster. Landry Shamet shouldn't be on the roster. As far as the Knicks picked up Marjon Beauchamp, whatever, how you pronounce his name. I actually like that pickup. I made a podcast about it. We signed another guy. I can't even think of Money's name. He played for Gonzaga. I vaguely remember him. He's like a 5-year starter, 5-year player in Gonzaga. and he ended up getting drafted in the late second round. He was a two-way player for the Boston Celtics. They waived him, and then the Knicks picked him up and signed him to a two-way contract. So we signed two young guys about the same size, same skill set, in a two-way contract. So for me, I thought that Marjon might have had a chance to play, but now just judging off of the second player that they signed, because the second player that they signed actually can play every single game this year because he was already signed to a two-way contract. So these NBA rules are stupid. Marjon Beauchamp, he was only signed. This is his first two-way contract for the year. You know what I'm saying? So him being signed to a two-way contract, he can only play 12 games before he has to be put on the regular roster. As far as the other dude that we picked up from Boston, since we picked him up off of waivers, that he can actually play the rest of the season, not just 12 games. So I don't get that shit, man. There's some stupid ass rules there by the NBA. So if anything, now that new guy from Boston, will probably play over Marjon just because Marjon can only play 12 games. So the Knicks will have to will have to not play Marjon just so they don't have to make him a full-time player. So it's weird. Anyway, the player that we have to get now is now without a shadow of a doubt is Moses Brown. But just judging by what Tom Thibodeau does, Cat is out, right? So now Precious is playing. But when Cat and Mitchell Robinson both were playing, then Precious didn't play. So Tom Thibodeau is only going to play two big men. No matter what, no matter how good Precious has been for the Knicks, and he's playing good now, 8-11 after a DNP, which is ridiculous to me. So a guy like Precious, gets benched after he started for us and started at center, started at power forward, did everything that he needs to do, and then you disrespect him by straight benching him when Mitchell Robinson comes back. That's garbage, man. That is such garbage. That's like mediocre. That's so ridiculous to me. That's so ridiculous. That is unexcusable. Like, you just don't bench a guy like that after you done used him, and then now after you used him for what you needed him for, now you just throw him to the garbage. That's fucked up. So I like OG's hair, man. It's like these little tiny little twists there. So I don't know if he's starting some dreadlocks, man, or whatever. They're very thinly twist hair. So I'm not really too sure if he's gonna stick with it. But I like it. I like the way it looks. Anyway, Deuce is up there. Cameron Payne back to Deuce. Deuce goes around the screen. Nope, he turns around, changes direction, mid-range jump shot. Deuce kind of shoots it behind his head like that. Kind of like I was gonna say like Larry Bird, but not really. Jimmy Butler gives it over to Buddy Hield, Big Chopper. Big Chopper catches the ball and he just kind of just shoots it like that. Shout out to the Big Chopper. Shamet gets it over to Cam. So we got a bunch of bums. You got nobody that can create their own shot out there right now. Cam Payne has it, gives it to Shamet. Shamet fakes a three, step back three-point shot. No good, as usual. That guy fucking sucks. Shamet sucks. Shamet played really good in the preseason, man. He played really, really good. I was impressed. But he has played like shit ever since, man. He has not played well since. Shit.
Mega
in the place, man. So he said it'd been hella busy on the grind, but overall looks overall good, broski. Hope all is golden with you in the fan. Everything is good. Like you said, I got myself a car, so that means I can't call out sick anymore, at least for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So I can get some of this car payment put down. Soda Pop has it now. He has baseline, but didn't take it. It's fucking NBA. Now he's wide open. 3-point shot is up. They're gonna call a foul on a loose ball there. So anyway, baseline was open, and Soda said, "Nah, let me go to the left instead of the right." He had the whole right baseline open. Unbelievable. Shout out to the Kobe's. Look like Cam Payne got some Kobe's on. Looks good. Gets it over to Jimmy Butler in the corner, deep corner. Being guarded. Now he's not being guarded by anybody. He throws his body into OG. OG stands his ground. They're gonna call a foul there. I don't know who they call a foul on. Was it on a reach and foul for on Shamet? Unbelievable. So OG's like, how could it be me? I'm standing there. So where's the foul there? Oh my God. I really don't know if that's a foul. Jimmy Butler threw his body into OG, so I don't know how you can call a foul on him like that. But it is what it is. Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I kind of like the old school Golden State Warriors. That's the Golden State Warriors that had I was gonna say Terrell Brandon. No, have mercy. It was Baron Davis, and those guys. What's my man's name? Uh, Quite a few players Golden State had back in those days. They were really good. Anyway, Deuce has it now. Comes across the timeline, gives it over to Precious. Precious is looking. Jab step. Now he has the ball. Got to create. Nope. Kiss it up to Cam. Takes a screen. Had a nice little roll there. OG standing there. Back to Cam. They can't create their own shot here. Knicks are stuck. They have nobody that can create. They go Shamit wide open for three, and he knocks it down. Thank God. That ties the game at 86. I'm at the 86, 10-13 mark, guys. Here comes Golden State now. Soda has it. Soda has a lot of confidence, man, against Shamit. Shamit recovers, gives it over to Jimmy. Jimmy standing there. Takes two dribbles, gives it over to Big Chopper inside to Green. Green gets chopped. He's crying about something there. He's a fucking bitch, man. I don't know. He talks a lot. You know, he's always getting angry about stuff. Now he's going to argue about being chopped in his hand. Like, man, fuck you, man. You got the foul. What else you want? You know, guys like that I can't stand. You know, they you can't be a tough guy in the NBA. That's my thing. You know, you could be a guy, you can be like an enforcer, I guess, out there, to instill physicality. But all the yapping is totally not necessary. Just play the game. You can play the game without all that fucking yapping. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be talking, threatening people and saying all this other stuff, talking smack. It's a professional basketball league. But the thing about it, they talk smack, but then they're like, "No, it's all good, blah blah." No, it's not all good, man. Once you disrespect me, it's over, bro. That's the code I live by, man. Once you disrespect me one time, it's no. You cannot apologize and then we just stay friends. Nah, man, you a bitch forever. Anyway, here comes the Golden State Warriors after a turnover, but Knicks get it right back up, and then Campaign throws it right away. Oh my god! So Shamit, just a little bit of hot potato there, got a good steal. So Cameron Payne is clapping for Shamit, not really criticizing him, but just clapping his hands there. So it's like a subliminal thing there. Yeah, it was your mistake, but let's lock in, clapping his hands and let him know to lock in. Shamit is a bum. Anyway, Precious has it now. Green gets a nice pass inside to Big Chopper, able to score. Big Chopper got the height advantage on Deuce, man. So Deuce has to work extra hard. But in the meantime, Big Chopper has the confidence and value there. OG all the way to the basket, falls to the ground there, and always loses his balance. Somebody so big like that. But he just finished off with the layup. Little sassy walk to the foul line, though. I see that. I see that little sass. Look at that. What the hell is that? He jumped in the air. His body was sideways in the air. What the fuck? Look at this. His whole body was sideways. What the fuck is going on? You mean to tell me like what is making him go sideways like that? I'm trying to figure that out. How did he jump in the air and his body went sideways in the air? What happened to his body could not go straight? Like, why did it have to go sideways like that? That was weird. OG even knocks his free throws down, so it's all good. 89-90. Knicks are down by 1. So we're in the fourth quarter, guys. I only do halftime to crunch time nowadays. So we're getting close to crunch time. About 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, we'll be in crunch time. Knicks have to keep it tight here. Once it gets into the 7-minute mark, sub 7 minutes, then we're gonna have to start getting some stops. Big Chopper gets another back-to-back jump shot there. OG top of the key. So Tom Thibodeau's running this lineup out there. These guys have no creators. The Knicks don't have any offense going. We're playing like 2-1-2 out there. Precious in the middle. We got 2 guys up top, 2 guys at the bottom. The Knicks are trying to break it. I guess Golden State, I don't know if they're running a zone or not. I haven't really been paying attention. But whatever is going on here, yeah, they are running like a pseudo zone here, kind of. Yeah, Golden State's running a zone. The Knicks are trying to break the zone, running this their little two up, 2 down, 1 guy in the middle kind of play here. Here goes Draymond Green going up the middle, unanswered there. Gives it over to Jimmy. As far as creators, they have way more creators on the court than the Knicks do. They have like 3, 4, 3 creators and a good passer in Draymond Green. Draymond Green is a good passer, and then you got Soda Pop, you got Big Chopper, and you got Jimmy, all that could create their own shot. On the Knicks side of things, Knicks have nobody that can create their own shot on that squad. You know, maybe Cameron Payne might be the best shot creator on the court right now. It's crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. Look at Draymond Green talking all the shit that he want to talk, man. Shut up. Look, he's still talking shit. I don't know. Somebody like him, you know, would have got chopped back in the days, you know, but I hate being the old guy saying stuff like that. You know, but it's true. You know, back in the day, somebody would have cracked Draymond Green by now. He talks too freely, you know, just going crazy, the antics and all the yelling and shit. Somebody need to pop that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that's not today's NBA. Precious has a jab step. He gives it over to OG. OG comes around the screen, did the same thing that Precious did. Now he's going in between the legs, crosses over, forces away inside, kicks it back out to Precious for three, which is not a good shot. You know, OG should have tried to score that instead of kicking it back out to Precious of all people for a three-point shot. What the hell are we doing? Jimmy now. Jimmy just took a step, drives right, all the way to the baseline, turns around, gives it to number 21, who I've never seen a day in my life. Cameron Payne fouls him for no reason. So we at the 750 mark. I don't know when Tom Thibodeau's going to decide to bring in the starters and stuff. Any other day, guys play 40,000 minutes. You know, today we want to give them a break, right? Now we want to give them a break now today. Mikal Bridges has 29. We got OG with 33. Mitch Robinson got 14. Brunson only got 31. Josh Hart only has 27 minutes. Yeah, today let's give them a break today. Everybody, you know, in the game where we need to try to win, let's give them a break. You know? So I guess after this timeout, Tom Thibodeau will finally put the big dogs in. All of our shot creators are sitting on the bench. Shit is crazy. So anyway, as far as this last spot, you know, we got to get Moses Moody in here just for the center. But none of our weaknesses were fixed, man. We need another shot creator. And just with the players that we have there, like I said, you know, Shamet, you know, I would waive Shamet. Fuck him. You know, same thing with DeLon Wright. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? What are these guys bringing to the table that we can't get from Deuce or whatever? You know, I know we need insurance just in case something happens to Deuce. I get that. You know, but Landry Shamet and DeLon Wright, I'd rather play DeLon Wright, to tell you the truth. You know, Shamet's not gonna do nothing for us, you know. You know, these guys have experience and stuff like that. I get it. You know, but the Knicks didn't do anything to really address anything that we needed going into these playoffs. So we basically picked up two young guys that we just want to take an extended look at. It's bullshit. Extended look? What the hell are you talking about? So we're already thinking about the off season? We thinking about next year? You know, right now we're in the middle of a playoff run, in the middle of Jalen Brunson's prime. You know, in the middle of his prime. How many more years does Brunson have to be playing at this level? You know what I'm saying? So it just bugged out to me. It's bugged out to me that the Knicks are just so casual about trying to get talent here around their players. It's weird. So anyway, see Mega says, let me borrow your new wheels, E-Rule, to get some chopped cheese in a pack of caramels. Oh my God. Pack of camels. Pack of camels. Ah, man. This fucking Knicks drive me crazy, man. Right now the score is 89-94. How do we stop Golden State? Knicks are doing a good job here, but I want to say that the Knicks shot themselves in the foot by not putting a shot creator out there. They need somebody else out there that can create their own shot. Since the Knicks don't really have many guys that can create their own shot, Mikal Bridges doesn't even classify as somebody that can create his own shot. But since we don't have guys that can do that, then we need to have actions where we get guys going around screens, cutting to the basket and that type of thing. Golden State has those actions. They've been running that since they've been winning championships. Golden State has a play where they basically funnel things straight down the middle. You know, they ends up being kicked out for three and stuff like that. Draymond Green is the one that orchestrates that whole thing. You know, so you know, let's say if Steve Kerr was the coach of the Knicks and when he was able to implement that system with the Knicks, how much better would we be? You know, just to being able to manufacture points when we need it. Everything else, as far as defense and everything else, will have to be sorted out. But just a simple fact that we don't have a plan of attack where we can just squeeze points out. You know, Golden State has that. They've been doing that to us on the last couple of minutes there, where Draymond Green was able to get those patented passes to get guys wide open, clean shots. You know, so you know the Knicks just don't have that. You know, everything is so hard that we do. Everything is such hard work. You know, so I don't know. Are they reviewing that? He might have went out of bounds right in front of the ref, man. The ref is standing right there, and you're saying it's a foul. I guess it is because he made contact with his hands or whatever. Anyway, 94-89, balls in. Cam has it now. Knicks had to get on the scoreboard. So Tom Thibodeau did not make any decisions there as far as substitutions. So we called a timeout for what? OG has it now. Catch and shoot 3. Oh, baby, he knocks that down. So that cuts that lead down to 2 now. It's a 2-point lead for Golden State, 92-94. OG has 28 points. OG's been awakened. He's playing like shit when he came back. Now he basically like his third straight good game. Jimmy Butler now inside to this guy I've never seen a day in my life, number 21. He's sliding. That was travel. Slaps it out. Precious gets it over to OG. OG gives it to Cam. Trying to get some offense generated here. Guy, Precious keeps getting the ball, being asked to create offense here for a guy that got a DNP. Now he's got to create offense. He goes Cameron Payne, comes around the screen, gives it back to Precious. Precious catch and shoot in the mid-range, ends up getting his own rebound. Was patient to lay it up, but then it got slapped out of his hands. Fuck me. 94-92, Knicks are down by 2 because Jimmy Butler trotting up the court there and untouched. Nobody touches him. It's back to Soda Pop. 21, fakes it. Can he do something for Golden State? Bullshit hook shot, man. Bullshit hook shot. Precious gets the rebound. Over to OG. OG, left-hand side. He drives against 2 people, easily stripped. You know, as big as OG and as strong as he is, he gets so easily stripped, bro. So now 21 is getting frustrated, and then Draymond Green is now coaching him out there. You see him getting in 21's face. So anyway, OG got a chance to cut the lead. Speaking of 21 Savage, does anybody notice that OG looks like 21 Savage? You know, there's a lot of lookalikes out there. Look at OG right there. OG, put some tattoos on his face. He looks like 21 Savage. 21 Savage. Look at that. Is that OG or what? That looks like OG to me. You know? Maybe add a little bit of weight to that guy. It kind of reminds me of OG a little bit. Anyway, let's get it back. Yeah. So we're behind. I'm behind by a lot, but freaking 30 seconds. Damn near fucking 40 seconds already. Sheesh. So OG blows the free throw. That makes it 94-93. Looks like Golden State's going to come down and hit a 3-point shot. And there it goes. Bop. Number 15. I never heard of him a day in my life. Santos just hit a 3-point shot. Who is that guy? He doesn't even look like a real person. He looks like a Lego that snapped the Lego hair on the top of his head. It was Brunson, Jabba Jibby, kicks it out. So I mean, you know, Brunson coming in the game now with at the 6:08 mark is ridiculous to me. So number 4 shoots a 3, no good. If he made that would have killed us right there. But here goes Precious, gives it over to Mikhail. So Mikhail and Brunson finally come back in the game. It's way too late. Back up to Precious. Precious top of the key. Josh is back out there way too late. You know, the Knicks are going to need a couple minutes to get situated. Mikal Bridges gets it. He's going against Curry. Fadeaway jump shot at the foul line. Bullshit shot. Bullshit shot. Curry now walking up the court. Mikal Bridges now. Over to number 4. Gives it over to Green. Green is looking for a cutter. Jab step. Finds number 21. Gives it back to Green. Green's looking for a cutter. Finds Curry. Curry with the shot, boy. Knocks that down. Bang, bang. 100. There he goes dancing on us there. 7-point lead by Golden State. 5-minute mark. So like I'm trying to say, the Knicks should have brought our guys in a minute earlier. You know, when it was 7 and change, when it had just got below the 8-minute mark, they should have brought our guys in. Because now we're in crunch time. Now we're behind the 8 ball. Brunson fakes a 3. Gives it over to OG on the jab step. Now he pulls up mid-range jump shot, another bullshit shot. So the Knicks are, oh my God, Josh just creamed OG just now. There goes Golden State. They get a bullshit layup. So there goes the game, guys. So like I'm trying to say, it was like a minute and a half too late that the Knicks brought our players in. Brunson ends up almost getting a turnover there. Comes across the timeline, crosses over. Golden State seems to have the momentum now. Mikal Bridges comes around the screen, gets around the dotted line, kicks it out to Josh in the corner for 3. He misses it. Josh was hitting the 3 in the beginning of the season. Now he's not hitting the shot like he was before. Anyway, Curry trotting us down and looking like a sniper. He's waiting to shoot us between the eyes. Fakes it. He gets it back. Fake. Drives left. Fakes a shot. Bullshit hook shot. No good. Slapped it out. Precious wasn't able to get it. Golden State gets it back. Number 15 is looking. Finds Curry. Curry over to number 4. Number 4 dribbling. Alley-oop there to 21. Up and under. Josh slaps it out. Josh ends up getting the loose ball. He gets clocked from behind. They're going to call a foul. Draymond Green took his legs out. You know, I'm surprised that so Draymond Green apologized and Josh Hart said, "Yes, all right, it's all good, no doubt." So he definitely jumped at his legs there. He was trying to sweep his legs from underneath him. Definitely was right there, as you can see it. He was bracing for impact. So if Josh Hart wasn't also, because Josh Hart felt it, actually he wasn't. He wasn't really ready for it. But Josh Hart got hit and on the side of his legs. That could have easily been a play where Josh Hart could possibly be out. But from getting his legs taken from underneath him. Yeah. So this is a little bit frustrating. You definitely want the Knicks to win. Shit, this is your team. But right now the score is 102-93. Looks like the Knicks don't have anything going right now. Mitchell Robinson is back out there. All these substitutions are too late. Mitchell Robinson, Mikal back over to Josh. Josh mid-range jump shot, no good. Mitchell Robinson is getting pushed off his square so easily today. So that definitely Mitchell Robinson might be feeling a little fatigue in his legs. He's coming out to guard Jimmy Butler now. Not a good look. Jimmy Butler crossover, nice and easy. Mitchell Robinson just lays him out, and they're going to call a foul. He laid him out. So Jimmy Butler with the 3, that's got to be new. I don't think I remember Jimmy Butler having the 3 on his jersey. Yeah. So I'm rubbing my biceps, man. My biceps are jacked today. Today I did chest and biceps today. So I did incline, I did decline bench. I don't do flat bench anymore. I do the chest machine instead of doing a flat bench. Flat bench hurts my shoulder, so I don't fuck with flat bench anymore. So I do flat machine, chest machine, hammer strength. I did those. Did some dips. I wanted to do flies, but all of the out of shape people love to do flies because it's the easiest exercise. So you always see all the people that don't know how to work out and have no strength. You see them on the fly machine, knocking it out because that's the only machine that they really can be confident on. All the out of shape people are on the fly machine. So I like to do the fly machine to finish off just to give me a nice little stretch. Wasn't able to get to it. There's 2 of them at the gym and they were like aligned for it. So I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm out of here. Brunson just launched up a 3. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. He should have went back up, but he turns around looking for somebody to help. That's a problem, but nobody wants to hear it. Josh, and oh my God, almost a turnover. Knicks have nothing going, man. OG jab step, drives right all the way to the basket inside the Mitchell Robinson. Nobody wants to shoot it, and ends up being a bullshit turnover for the Knicks, man. So that might be the game there, 10-point lead. If Golden State scores here, I think the game is over. Curry gets in there, nice little layup. That's the game. 12-point lead, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. I believe that's the end of the game, guys. Still got plenty of time, but not much. Especially with the momentum that's happening right now with the Knicks. So this sucks. The Knicks had it, but Golden State got it rolling. The Knicks have nothing going right now. I think poor game management by Tom Thibodeau. Like I said, he should have brought Brunson and the starters in. About the 7, right as soon as it got under 8 minutes, he should have brought his players in. He decides to bring his players back in almost at the 6-minute mark. 6:08 guys came back into the game. That's too late. And then after that, then Mitchell Robinson gets subs back then. So my thing is he should have been brought those guys in, like 2 minutes before. That would at least gave us a chance for us to get simulated and whatever. That way we will be able to fight what's happening right now. But now, since they came back in, now there's an anxiety where the guys have to, where time is not on our side anymore. You know what I'm saying? Time is dwindling away. Now we at the 2:30 mark. So if they would have came in 2 minutes before, right now, judging by what's happening in the game, because all these guys that are cooking right now were in the game already. Everybody that's cooking for Golden State were already in the game before the Knicks made their substitutions. You know what I'm saying? So they're ready to go. So the point I'm trying to make is that the Knicks should have done the same thing. Brought their guys in about the 750 something mark, 750. Brought those guys back in, and then we could have, been able to assimilate with them. And then by now we'll probably be trading buckets with them. rather than them cooking us while our guys are trying to get their continuity back. So that's just poor game management by Tom Thibodeau. So we're glad we're about to lose at home. You can't go undefeated. That's one thing. You take your losses like a man. So I mean, this game, I thought the Knicks played well. We made some mistakes. So we're gonna end up losing this game. I'll take that. No big deal. Losing against Golden State at home, it sucks. We can't, like I said, we can't go undefeated. So if we lose this game, so be it. I'm with it. We're going to the next one. But it's games that you can point to certain things that they did that the Knicks could have done that would have uh led us to the win. These little things that you wish that we would figure out by now. You know what I'm saying? Especially Tom Thibodeau's had some of these players now for basically a year and change now for some of these players. You know what I'm saying? So, you would think by now that we would have an understanding about certain things, but we don't. You would hope that Cleveland, they've been together for a couple years, but they also have a whole new coaching staff. So how you got the same guys from years before, right? But then now you have a different coaching staff, different philosophies and all that stuff. So they different plays and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? How are they able to get themselves together and whatever? But meanwhile, we got the same coach that's running the same stuff we've been running all these years, and we can't get things together. It's ridiculous to me. Definitely ridiculous. But it is what it is, man. So we gotta take this ass whooping like a man. 105 to 95 on your clock. I'm waiting for them to come back from this commercial break. Let me see who else is here. I see a couple people in here. Green Grant says Tibbs only wants vets that he expects to come off the bench with the hot hand. Rob Bracey is in the place. What's up? Pat I, what up? It says Josh needs to find his shot back. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that 3-point shot. He was really doing well with that shot early in the season. Brunson finally gets a layup uncontested, basically, all the way to the basket. I don't know if that's going to ignite him, but that cuts the lead to 10. Knicks got an upward battle here with 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Draymond Green got some dribbling going on here. Gets it over to Jimmy. Jimmy gets it, being faced up by OG. A lot of time going off the clock here, nothing happening. Golden State knows how to play games with us. Curry has a nice pass inside to Looney's bum ass. Looney's able to get the foul. Ay. This doctor said bench Hartford. Good Lord, help me. I said Mitch is mid at best. We in trouble if we think he's going to be our savior. Yeah, that's a big problem. Of course he can make good plays at times. At times he can make some plays that could really help win games, help win playoff series, because this has happened already. We all know that. But he also does a lot of things that makes us lose playoff series too, because people talk, oh yeah, he beat Cleveland. Yeah, but he also was a big part of us losing to Miami. So, you can't say one thing and then forget about the other thing. You can't only say one thing to make your point. But then I say, what about Miami? So, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. Well, no. Whatever, man. You're a fucking dick rider, Anyway, I was gonna say something else too, man, but I don't want people to think that I'm subliminally attacking them, you know. So I'll say it like this, man. At work, I'm at my job. I work with a lot of people, day in, day out. Run into I work with 6 people at a time. Where sometimes I'm not necessarily supervising, but I'm the lead person. Where I'm supposed to be the one dictating stuff, making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, that type of thing. Not doing what they're supposed to do, but making sure the job gets done properly. You know what I'm saying? Just overseeing the job. It's not really a supervisor, but it's kind of. So we got us doing that, so sometimes you have to lead people, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you run into people that are lazy, you run into people that don't concentrate, you run into people that are just incompetent, that just are not bright, they have to be told everything to do. But meanwhile, if you go into these people's normal lives, a lot of these people are the matriarchs of their family, the oldest person in their household, they have grandkids and stuff like that. They're in charge of other human beings. But then you bring them into work and it's like, yo, these guys are fucking retarded. How the hell can he be grandpa? How could he raise other human beings? You raised your daughter and she actually is in college, or you raised your husband, your son, and he has his own kids, and now you have grandkids. It's like, how did that even happen with your retarded ass? You know what I'm saying? Retarded, no disrespect to retarded people, you know what I'm saying? But retarded is a word and I can use it if I want to. Curry with 3-point shot knocks that down. Game is over, guys. So that gets it up to 108. So I think game is over. There's no way the Knicks are going to be able to come back here. It would have to be a miracle. Curry is smiling and having a great ass time. I hate that. He's like one of the worst winners I've ever seen, man. Mikal Bridges just hits a 3. So the Knicks are within striking distance, I got to say. So it's like a 4-possession game, though. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4-possession game. Curry alley-oop to Soda Pop. They keep getting these easy layups, so there's no way the Knicks are going to be able to come back. 10-point lead. Brunson is still attacking. 1 minute and 9 seconds, man. This is like too much for nothing. Shout out to number 4. Another turnover. Here comes Curry. Nice little stupid layup there. So that's the end of the game. I don't want to see no more of this shit. So the Knicks basically just pissed the game away. And Golden State, I can't see Curry all that sore winning. When we talk about sore loser, he's a sore winner. So I just turned the game off. I don't want to see it no more. So let's get the score refreshed here real quick. So I'm at you guys have 58 seconds or so. We're losing this game here, so it's not really much to talk about. Let's scroll here. Draymond Green, I thought was a catalyst with all that arguing and fighting he was doing. I think that set the Warriors off. So he finished off with almost a triple-double, 8 points, 8 or 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. That's like a vintage Draymond Green game, typical Draymond Green game. Jimmy Butler, 19, 4 and 4. I thought he paced them. He had a very paceful 19 points, definitely, got his shots within the flow. Nice and easy, didn't really make too many mistakes. Steph Curry, basically the same thing, kind of played that kind of game where he didn't do too much sassy stuff, just kind of got to his spots and just took easy shots. 28 points, 5 for 3 from 3 and all that. Who else? Brandon Pozemski. I'm calling him Soda Pop. I thought he played really good. 8 for 16, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 19 points. He played with a lot of confidence, man. So I was just curious to see what kind of player he is because people keep talking about how good he is. He is pretty good, So him in the backcourt with Stephen Curry, I guess he earned that. Because a lot of people saying that how was he starting with Curry? I think he actually earned that spot. I don't know how tall he is. Let me see how tall is he. Is he 6'4"? Yeah, he's 6'4". So he's like a tweener kind of thing, but he's a good basketball player, a very good basketball player. So I'm very, very very nice to see him play. Kevin Looney is a bum. Kevin Knox is a bum. Santos, he hit like a big 3-point shot down the stretch there. Actually played decently. Quentin Post was getting coached hard by Draymond Green today. Definitely gave decent effort. Definitely frustrated at different moments. Buddy Hield, I thought, filled in the pieces there of little plays where the Knicks could have went on a run where Buddy Hield kind of took over those little moments. So to stop the Knicks from making those little runs, man. So Buddy Hield definitely had a saying things there today. As far as the Knicks, Mikal Bridges, OG with 29, Brunson with 25. Josh Hart didn't even have a good scoring game today. He did have 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Mitchell Robinson only played 15 minutes, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Not the most effective game today. Precious, 15 rebounds off the bench, 8 points after getting a DNP for no reason from Tom Thibodeau the last game. Deuce played he didn't really play well today. 5 assists, I guess, but couldn't really score the ball. If Brunson is not scoring the ball, he's ineffective. The assists and stuff, I feel like don't really show much in the box score. If McBride is not scoring, then there's no point. Same thing with Shamet. If Shamet's not prolifically scoring, then what is the point of having him out there? You're looking for a forward. I think Shamet needs to be out of here, and we need to play a taller player. We need to play a true forward out there, and we have never introduced one to the lineup. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's kind of too late for that shit. Especially Tom Thibodeau that won't even play Precious when everybody's healthy. Precious is the odd man out now. That's garbage. So I mean, once we're healthy, I think Shamet should be eliminated. And Precious and Mitch should both be playing because we got Cameron Payne and Deuce McBride in the backcourt. So then we should have Precious and Mitch. Precious is going to have to play some small forward, man. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have to back up Mikal and OG and play like them. He's going to have to do that in order for us to be successful. Mitchell Robinson is going to have to play center exclusively. With you're going to have to play it either with Precious or with OG and Mikhail or with Karl Anthony Towns. You're just gonna have to get that mix in there. But Tom Thibodeau's got to figure this thing out, man. Like Shamet is not it. Shamet should never play another game for the Knicks. I think, in my opinion. Right now I think we have a rotation. It's gonna be Precious. It has to be Precious, Mitch, Deuce, and Cameron Payne. Those are the four. That's it. Everybody else that we think that we want to help the team out, Tom Thibodeau is not going to play them. So enough is enough. But Tom Thibodeau must play Precious in order for us to be successful at any rate. As far as everybody else, at this point of the season, and we're still trying to figure things out. I don't know, man. So anyway, bright side of the story: if we had Karl Anthony Towns, we probably win this game, in my opinion, because there's nobody on this squad that can stop Karl Anthony Towns. On their side, who do they have missing? Nobody. They don't really have anybody. Well, Tracy Jackson Davis is actually pretty good. Gary Payton on the second is always hurt, so he's not really worth talking about. But outside of those two guys, this is basically Golden State's full roster. If we had Karl Anthony Towns, we probably win this game. So that's the bright side to this. So anyway, the Knicks are 40-20 right now, so I think they're 40-21 now after this game. So we play 61 games. We still have what's next? 21 more games. We got 21 more games left in the season. The Knicks could split that. Could split that right now, and we'll win 50 games. We have a good shot at winning 55 games. So that's interesting. So we'll see. That doesn't matter. We just have to prepare ourselves for the playoffs now. At this point, our record does not matter. It doesn't matter what our record is. Let's check out the standings. NBA standings. It's looking at the standings every night. As far as the standings, I don't think the Knicks are going to relinquish this third spot. So the Knicks are going to be in the third spot. We have to prepare for the playoffs. So everything that we do has to be just for us to shore up things to get ready for the playoffs. Anything else as far as adding players, I don't think there's anybody that we're going to add is going to help us in any shape or form unless somebody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we really have to focus on the playoffs and I'll tighten up this starting lineup, this rotation. And I think Shamet never needs to play ever again. There's no way that Precious should ever get benched the way that we play. You know what I'm saying? Precious has to play. So anyway, Tom Thibodeau needs to get his shit together, man, because he's basically pissing away the season and pissing away every opportunity that we could possibly have, to win, win any kind of games here. So let me see the Knicks schedule. Knicks schedule. All right, Knicks schedule. We play the Lakers next. So we're on a West Coast stream. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 straight road games. Lakers is going to be tough on the road. The Clippers, Kings, Trailblazers, Warriors, all tough games on the road. Warriors already beat us at home. I think we should be able to beat them. So if we go to Golden State, if everybody's healthy, we should be able to beat them in the Warriors. I'm hoping that we could beat the Trailblazers. I'm not really too confident about, automatically beating them, but we should be able to beat them. Kings are going to be tough. They've been scoring a lot. They added a bunch of different players to their squad. They're basically the old Bulls again, but they've been actually playing scoring, so the Knicks are going to have a trouble matching up with them. The Clippers, I think we might be able to squeeze that out. The Lakers is up in the air. It's going to be different there with LeBron and Luka. So it's going to be interesting how we guard them. But Clippers, I think we can win. Kings is going to be tough. The Blazers and the Warriors, we should be able to win. So I think if we lose, we lost tonight against Golden State. If we lose against the Lakers, that'd be 2 losses straight. But then I think we'll win the next 3 straight, and then we'll pick it up again with the Warriors. And the Warriors, we'll see what happens. And then we play the Heat again at MSG. So interesting little string of games. After that Heat game, that's when I make the trip out to Charlotte. So shout out to everybody that's going to be in Charlotte for the San Antonio game. I'll be in Charlotte for that game, and then the next night I'll be at the Charlotte arena to watch the Knicks play Charlotte on the 20th. So yeah, man, we got a lot of things happening on the schedule, and it's all fun, man. Knicks lost tonight, man. It is what it is. Knicks lost. Put the score back up, 114-102. It was the final score. That's all I got to say, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up, and please like, subscribe, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute.
Hebrew is a beast.
Shout out to
Mega.
for popping in today, and everybody else that's in here just taking a look. Got Cardiac Knicks in the place. Curry Square Garden. Oh my God, don't do that. Steph is now 13-1 lifetime at MSG. Get the fuck out of here. That's not something I want to see. Another L on national TV, TNT. Right in front of TNT, man. Giving those guys more ammunition to talk shit about our Knicks. What else? Shout out to OmniFan too. I'm legit wearing an OmniFan shirt. I never even shouted them out the entire podcast, man. So shout out to OmniFan. OmniFan is the ones that put me in that commercial. It was actually an OmniFan commercial. So that Eru, I see you that you see in the beginning of the show, and you will see it in a few minutes when I do the outro. That's due to OmniFan, man. So shout out to OmniFan. There they go. They do Knicks events. They do other events as well. So they're basically an event company. So shout out to them, man. They put on good events and stuff. Give the best hugs as well. So scroll through. Got Brahim. He says Bridges plays with no force. Yeah, I'm over him. I'm ready to trade him in the offseason. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, we up out of here. He said Eru is a beast.
Eru is a beast.
Mega.
All right, guys. Goodbye, Die Hard Knicks podcast. Peace. We up out of here.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer.